Okay, so I'm going to be showing you some variations of the run-of-the-mill exercise inchworm. I'm going to go through three of them. They all have their specific uses or niches. Some target the pelvic floor a little bit more, some target the hips a little bit more, or incorporate more lift with the movement. So let's go ahead and get going. First, I'll demonstrate the actual inchworm movement. So, stability ball. Hug your hips close close to the ball. Ball's going to be in between you and the wall. And go ahead and lay back. Walk your feet up, or walk the ball up using your feet. Heels are going to be at the equator of the ball. Feet are together. Soles of your feet up towards the ceiling, and then your sacrum is relaxed on the ground here. So first thing what you're going to do is just relax. So you're going to allow your abs to fall to the front of your spine, creating that hammock sensation, kind of like a pseudo hollowing of your abs. When you're ready, what you'll do is engage there. So go ahead and hollow your abs, and then you're going to raise the soles of your feet up to the ceiling. As you do so, you're going to be rolling up your spine one vertebrae at a time. Up to about your shoulders, upper thoracic spine, and then back down, continuing to hollow, creating space through your spine, allowing each vertebrae to articulate one at a time, again until your sacrum relaxes fully back on the ground. Again, up and down. The ball is there essentially to help with the tracking of the soles of your feet raising up towards the ceiling. So I think about less of pressing my feet into the ball and more about using that ball as a guide, and I'm just raising my feet up to the ceiling. You're going to get much more work in that abdominal hollowing as a result. So the first variation we're going to do is with the bell overhead. So I've got a weight here. This is just a water bell. It's about 7 pounds. You can use anywhere from 3 to 7. What I'm going to do is reach that bell up overhead. The bell is going to be about 2 inches off the ground, so I'm essentially connecting the lift in my chest with the hollowing with my abs, and then I'll perform the movement. Same movement, up and down. Again, up and down. The next variation is called frog legs. So what I'm going to do, the first one I'll show you, the frog legs, is you're going to come up normally, so hollow, raise your soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Once you're at the top there, you're going to stay at the height of your spine. Knees are going to drop down to the sides, soles of your feet pointing together, and then your heels drop down to your butt. And then from here, I'm going to come down in this frog leg position. So this one targets a little more of the pelvic floor and hips. Again, rolling down one vertebrae at a time until your sacrum lands on the floor. Straighten your legs again, and then continue up. Frog legs, again, knees go wide, soles of your feet face each other, heels drop down towards your butt, and down. You can reverse that as well. So you can start in the frog leg position, and then roll up. Straighten your legs, and then come down normally. The third variation I'm going to show you is called figure 4. So with figure 4, you're going to have one foot on the ball. I'm going to scoot myself back to so I'm going to have one foot right at the center of the ball at the equator. Knee, hip, knee especially is going to be at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to take the other leg and cross that over. So you're going to already feel a stretch on the crossed over leg, that hip. You want to get to a point to where, again, your sacrum is relaxed on the floor. So so you might have to scoot back until you're able to find that resting position, right? Depending on the tone in your hip. And then from here, what we're gonna do is maintain that 90-degree angle at the foot, and then same thing with the other inchworm movements. I'm gonna roll up my spine, up to about my shoulders again, and back down. So this is, a lot of this has to do again with that even more integration with the hip, pelvic floor, hollowing of the abs, relaxing the low back, creating space through the whole spine. And then I'll just show you on the other side just a switch. So again, 90 degrees at this knee. This hip for me is a little bit tighter, so I notice that my sacrum is about 1 inch off the ground, so I actually have to scoot back a little bit more. And same thing, go ahead and roll up. And down. And then go ahead, walk the ball down, roll over to one side, bring yourself up. Yeah, those are the variations with inchworm. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll catch you later.